and we've got an endangered species here. The little plovers and things like that, or nesting bird, our sand or beach nesting birds who are endangered. And so I painted them in there to represent the terns. And but also, even though we like to enjoy the water and like to enjoy the beach, but we got to remember that that's home. That's home for our wildlife. And when, most Ngarrindjeris don't drive along to get to the Murray mouth. No Ngarrindjeris ever do it. Only if they need to go there, other than harvesting, if they're working on harvesting the kotis and things like that, or doing cultural undertakings around to the Murray mouth. But no Ngarrindjeris will ever drive along there. And why we don't drive along there is because we're respecting our Ngāchis. The places that are really important, especially for the strengthening of the species that have always nested there. That place holds, they're out in the open. They're vulnerable. They're laying their eggs, and we know that. So we keep our own distance from them, and we don't go and destroy them, or we don't purposely. Even when we had dingoes as hunting dogs and companions and things like that, we would never let them go and disrupt, our neighbors, basically. And that's what we've got to understand. Like, even though we can enjoy these things, but we can also be respectful of who we share, our world with as well. And our Ngāchis, the Mularis, the birds, the lizards, the mandri, the fish, all the various different wildlife, they've got a right to this land just as much as we do. And they've got a right, just as we got a right to live in a house, they got a right to live in their natural habitat as well. And we got to be mindful and respectful of that too, We got to stop this mindset of, let's cut everything down, clear it all down, and we're going to build, a big suburb there now. Let's think about the impacts that's going to have, Think about what's there. What's relies really heavily on that last bit of scrubland or them trees or them, And we've got to stop, let's clear, if the tree fell down, if he's not injuring any roads or anything like that, he's not preventing he's not hurting anybody during out the day, well then let's leave him there so that he can carry out and do his role too and become an hollow and making shelter for our native wildlife. And that's, why we're seeing them running across the roads and things like that is because not me or us personally put the roads there, but they're there for us to move about and get from place to place. But we need to be mindful when we're driving along too and thinking about, why they're moving about. Because we're clearing all their resources and they've got to travel further now. And they've got to come across the roads to get to where they need to go. And they can't rest up properly like they used to, traditionally when they could just stay in the one spot and move about and have all the resources they need to get there, And think about, all our Ngāchis, Yarluwar, and our roles in caring for and maintaining that too,